This is Inside Indiana Business, radio on demand for the morning of February 27th, 2023. I'm Wes Mills. A billion-dollar project that will redraw the Indianapolis cityscape will start to take shape this spring. The founder of the Keystone Group said on Inside Indiana Business TV this weekend that it will break ground on the 11-park mixed-use development in May. The project includes a 20,000-seat soccer stadium along the White River, a 4,000-seat entertainment venue, and 5 multi-story buildings including hotel, retail, and residential. Keystone founder and majority owner of the Indy 11 soccer team, Ursal Ozdemir, said the stadium is actually a small aspect of the planned 20-acre campus.
There is no access to public to the riverfront. With what we're doing, putting stadium on the river, creating a plaza, creating a green space, dog park, kids playground. So we're going to have so much of actual public space that create a little village for the area that hope to complement what's there. But we really truly believe that it's going to continue help to area to grow in the years to come.
Ozdemir says the development is focusing on building out 11 Park, whether a Major League Soccer franchise comes to Indy or not.
But we're a place that this project itself is a large mixed-use development. Stadium is a small component. Indy 11 needs a permanent stadium, period. With or without MLS, we have an excellent league that we're growing. We've added a women's team recently on top of it. So we're focusing on basically a great transformational riverfront development that is going to have large impact to the city. And if MLS works out in the long term, we'll be open to it. But this is not really about MLS.
Demolition of the 100-year-old factory owned by the Diamond Chain Company will get underway this spring and could take until November. The town of Speedway says it is considering offering a $2.5 million short-term construction loan to the developer of the long-delayed Will Shaw Hotel across from the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. The loan would cover a gap in funding for Atlanta-based Hotel Equities Group, which has not yet finalized its funding for the $35 million hotel. The firm acquired the project from local developer Loftus Robinson, who struggled to secure its own financing. Plans for the hotel were first announced 8 years ago. Construction began, including steel framing, but it's been on hold since July 2019. Michigan City-based Burnham Brewing has broken ground on a new location on the city's north side. The brewery is investing $1.5 million to renovate a building it says will almost double its production capacity, with plans to create up to 30 full-time jobs. The brewing company says when renovations are complete, it will feature an event center, taproom space, patio, and full-scratch kitchen. It will also allow the brewery to expand distribution. The project should be finished by the end of the year. Still to come, Indiana lawmakers put the brakes on a plan to give driving privileges to illegal immigrants. Details when Inside Indiana Business Radio on Demand for Monday, February 27th returns in 60 seconds.
Indiana business and community leaders, you're invited to a roadshow unlike any other. IBJ Media, Inside Indiana Business, and the Indiana Economic Development Corporation are joining forces for the Engage Indiana series, presented by Indiana University and Old National Bank. A focus on talent, education, and issues that shape our economy. 7 regional events, 1 shared purpose, advancing the future of Indiana. Discover more at ibj.com/engage.
Has your company grown at a rapid pace over the last 2 years? Nominations are now being accepted for Fast 25, IBJ's exclusive list of fastest growing companies in Central Indiana. Honorees will be spotlighted in a special publication in the IBJ and celebrated at an event on May 9th. Check out the changes to this year's criteria to see if your company qualifies. Learn more and submit your nomination by March 1st at ibj.com/nominations.
Indiana lawmakers put the brakes on a proposal that would allow illegal immigrants living and working in the Hoosier State to obtain a state-issued card, allowing them to drive legally. Inside Indiana Business reporter Alex Brown has details.
The bill aimed to establish driver privilege cards for immigrants in Indiana, but could not be used as identification for anything else, including employment or voting. Several other states already offer the driver card, including Illinois. Earlier this month, the Homeland Security and Transportation Committee endorsed the bill, but it did not receive backing from the Senate Appropriations Committee because of the $1.4 million price tag associated with developing the new card. The proposal would have had the BMV administer the program and provide cards to immigrants who passed the state's driving test, have paid Indiana taxes in the past year, submitted to a fingerprint background check, and provide proof of auto insurance. The bill's author, Republican Senator Blake Doriot of Goshen, says immigrants are an important part of the state's workforce, such as in the recreational vehicle industry, which is a major employer in his northern Indiana district. Supporters said such a program would improve safety on the state's roadways and reduce the number of uninsured drivers. Bill opponents raised objections to the state giving legal driving privileges to people who were not following federal immigration laws. Alex Brown, Inside Indiana Business Radio.
The Indiana Destination and Development Corporation has unveiled plans for an initiative to showcase Indiana's military history. The Military Monuments and Museums in Indiana program will spotlight locations throughout the state that focus on Hoosier military heritage. A dedicated location on Visit Indiana's website will be created for visitors to learn about Indiana's military history and where they can find places around the state that showcase it. The Indiana Soybean Alliance says a new partnership with Illinois-based nonprofit Cutting Edge Curriculum will help Indiana's middle school teachers teach agriculture. Cutting Edge developed a variety of online educational programs in a variety of fields, such as ag education, family and consumer sciences, and industrial technology. The ISA is footing the bill for the subscription-based program that will give middle school teachers access to the ag curriculum. The system provides educators with lesson plans and support materials, and web-based assessments aligned to academic standards. I'm Wes Mills, Inside Indiana Business, Radio on Demand.